Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be talking about this MaxTrax awning that you can get from NAPA. I saw it on sale for $89.99. When I bought it, it was $99.99. You can, if you have a AAA membership, you get 10% off, and if you sign up for their rewards program, sometimes they offer you a discount as well. So you can, if you have AAA and you sign up for their rewards program, you can get this awning for under $100, either shipped or picked up from your nearest location. So it's pretty much a ARB knockoff. I will mention that these little clips up here that attach this bar to the frame right here, these are metal. The ARB ones are plastic, and they're plastic for a reason, because it allows some flex. So if the wind picks up these with these hinges being metal, it might bend up your channel up here. So that's something that the cheaper ones typically have an issue with. But today I'm going to be talking about how to install this on a Sequoia. I do have a Pioneer platform. It's a Rhino Rack Pioneer platform on here. So my mounting solution won't be the exact same as yours. You kind of have to play with it to see what works for you. But I'm going to go ahead and get to this and show you what I did. Okay, so what you can see I'm doing here is I'm bending some flat bar into some angle like this, basically just making my own brackets. Very similar to the modified bracket that I got from the awning. This little contraption here, they make all different lengths, so it fits different vices. This is just my gunsmith vise, and fits on nicely. It's a 4-inch. I'll have an affiliate link to these in the description below with some different sizes you might need. However, keep in mind, I was planning on making brackets with this width, basically, and having 2 bolts up here, 2 bolts into the roof rack. But because it was so wide, if you look down, you can see the actual vise is a hindrance, so you can't just stick, it's like maybe 1.5 to 2 inches deep until you hit this piece of the vise. So I wasn't able to use that really thick flat bar. As you can see here, I have it going down the side of it so I can make it as long as I need. But keep that in mind if you're ever using these type of vise benders, just because I planned around using that real thick flat bar, and then I come to make the first bend, and I realize that I can't do it on this. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this bent up, and then we'll go from there. So you can see how this works. It's a little wedge that pushes it into a channel. Sorry, it's hard to do with one hand filming. I crank down on the vise, and it just pushes the flat bar into the channel. And whenever you get close to the end, you'll feel a very distinct wall that you hit, which means at the 90-degree mark, you can't go very much further. And then let's loosen it up. There you go. So for me, it'll be a little bit different than for you guys, because I have the Rhino Rack Pioneer flat rack on my roof. This is what the bracket looks like coming from the factory of MaxTrax. I measured, I'm going to be mounting it in this hole right here under my roof rack, so I went ahead and just cut this off so that way it's not just sticking way out. You can see I did that for both of these, and then I used these as my template for my other flat bar brackets. I'm going to have 4 brackets total holding the roof rack on. Hopefully that's enough, but we'll find out. Okay, so you see I've got these 4 brackets mocked up. Let me get up on the tire and show you. On the outside, I have the original brackets that I trimmed down. You can see I have a square nut. These are all stainless, except the hardware store I went to didn't have stainless lock washers, so I got grade 8 lock washers. These are 7/16 bolt and 7/16 square nuts. I went ahead and put them in. These are the brackets I made here in the middle. And then that's, again, the bracket that came with it that I modified. So it's going to be a little bit different from your setup, because this is a Pioneer platform. You might not have this, but if you do, the 7/16 is the smallest bolt that will fit in here with a square nut, and it won't turn inside the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and get it mounted up. So here's how it looks on the Sequoia. I will say that this material is coating is actually much higher quality than I expected. Let's go ahead and unzip it. Zipper is really high quality, feels like. Doesn't feel like it's a cheap one. It comes with, in this bag, when you first open it up, it has the mounting instructions. It has the 2 brackets that it comes with. It has 2 rope guy wires and 2 stakes that are kind of chimpy, but they're still stakes nonetheless. I just have it Velcroed in right there. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The first time I set this awning up, it was a little tricky. I'd never done an ARB awning similar to this, or any awning for that matter. So I didn't really know what the best form of progression was to open it up and set it up. After taking it down and setting it up a few times, I think I figured it out. However, you know, it's kind of up to your own volition on what you want to do. I will mention that up in the front, right up in here, the front of this metal bar, there is a little channel. Like, you can use the ARB accessories for that. There are none on the right side over here, but outside of that, all these hinges that rotate are metal. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the ARB ones are plastic, just so that way you kind of have some flex. But I'm very, very happy with this purchase. I've been wanting an awning for quite a while. I was going to make a 270-degree awning like the gentleman from Overland Under Budget makes. If you go to his channel, he has a great video on how to make your own 270-degree awning. It's very similar to the Batwing. However, it only has one little mounting hitch right over here, and it opens up all the way around, and it's extremely cheap. So if you're wanting a 270-degree awning, go look at his video there. But yeah, outside of that, I'm pretty pleased with this, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day.